So in this video, we're going to talk about haters. A very highly requested topic from you guys. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we are almost at 100K. And we want to have a party, so let's get this party started, boy. We're going all the way. We're going a long way. So let's go. But anyways, we're going to talk about haters. And the reason why this is important is because haters are individuals who want to mess with your mind. They want to make you believe that you're doing something bad or wrong for succeeding because they are not and you are. They want to make you feel guilty for it. They feel like you're doing them dirty by making them look bad. They feel in their hearts and in their minds that you're making them feel and look bad. They can't see it from the real perspective as you've just worked your tail off to acquire the amount of success you have. They can't view it from that way because they are selfish. They want to attach themselves to you. So when they attach themselves to you and you start to do better, they take offense to that. There's people who attach themselves to you, bro, that you don't even know, which is crazy. They're spying on your life. They're spying on your journey, and I've seen it before 100 times over, bro. There's people I used to go to high school with. There's people I used to go to school with. I wasn't following them, but they kept following me. And I was never even actually friends with these people, which is crazy. But they stalk your life. They spy on your life. They watch your every single move. You see them somewhere in real life, and they just give you this weird look as if you're bad for succeeding because y'all came from the same place, but you just had something a little bit different within inside of yourself. You worked hard, you committed yourself, and you succeeded. And they feel bad because of it. You're the one that did this to them. That's how they take it, but that's a very low dimensional, weird mindset to have. But it's what your haters have because they are low lives. That's what a hater is. A hater is a low life. There's no need to hate. You have to see it from a higher perspective and not a perspective to bring people who is succeeding down, because that's what they want to do because they're so far down. When you're going so far up, it makes them feel bad. You make them feel bad for your successes. They know deep down you're impressive. I've seen people, bro, copy some of the same shit I was doing, trying to look like me, trying to appear like me on social media, kind of copying my name. I put my name together with no spaces, and I started to see the same people that was hating on me do the same thing. And it goes to show that haters really want to be you, bro. You see someone hating on you, they really want to be you, bro. They're just not you. That's the thing here. They're just not you. They want to be you. They wish they could do what you do. They just don't have the attention span or the focus or the determination or the discipline or the talent to do it. They feel helpless. And you just pulled something out of your ass to make happen what you've made happen in any successes you have. Because that's what it takes. You have to put your mind to it and put all your energy into what you're doing in order to succeed. Because if you don't, how are you going to succeed? By messing around, doing a whole bunch of fun activities of different stuff because you're bored. You have to get a grip on life and start to put your time and energy and focus into something that's going to give you an ROI, a return on investment. That's what it's about. That's what it takes to succeed. It's what everybody should be doing, but it's not what everybody does. Most people just mess around. Just blowing around life like a feather in the wind, just going crazy. Just they don't know what they're doing. It's just over this place, over that place, over the sad place, the happy place, the mad place, to this place. Instead of making yourself do shit, regulating your own emotions, being able to cycle things on and off and just do the things you have to do and put your time and focus into what you want to put your time and focus into. That's what it's about. It's less about the random stuff and more about the stuff you have to commit your life to in order to succeed, because anybody who has success, anybody who is at the top, put in a ton of time into their craft in order to do the things they're doing today. NHL players, they had skates and gloves and equipment on since 4, 5, 6 years old. So they fully committed themselves to the game of hockey. Therefore, they have success. Same as basketball. People shooting basketball since they could crawl. They practice all the time. It's their craft. It's what they want to do. They just practice, practice, practice. They get so good, they're better than everybody else because they put so much time into that. So if you want to be the best at anything, you have to put in a lot of time and effort. This is what haters and failures will never understand. You have to give your all to this life. You cannot slack off. You cannot piss around and do random things all the time. You have to commit and invest. It's not about the fun of it. It's not about the fun of it. It's about doing it on days it's not even fun. It's about fully committing yourself to making things happen and to get what you deserve, which is your ROI, your return on investment from all the time and effort and energy you put into the things that you do. It could be the gym. It could be your business. It could be your career path. It could be your relationship. You have to put time and energy into those things in order to have an ROI. Same thing with friendships and all that other fun stuff. Like, friends can be lost. Friends can turn into haters because you're changing for the better and they're not. So when you continuously just keep getting better and better and better, they're not, what do you think is going to happen? They will expose themselves, and it's going to be a drama scene. It's going to be a dramatic thing, and you're going to see through the things they've done. And how can you call somebody like that a friend when they're actually against you? They pretend they're not, but they are. Mean mugging and shit like that, just thinking they're cool, but they're not cool. They're just a hater. They want to be you so bad. It's not even funny. And that's not your problem. That is their problem. They have to resolve. So they have to keep putting in work. And I don't know. I believe once a hater, always a hater. I think if it's in you to be a hater. I think there's something in these people, bro, that they just don't have, that you have. And they don't, but you do. Like, I've never been a hater. I don't understand how people ever were or why they are. I mean, you're either an individual who focuses on your life or you're not. And if you don't know how to do that, you probably will be a hater, because you're going to watch everybody else do impressive things in a way you can't. You're going to want to be them. You're going to envy them. You're going to say to yourself, it's not fair, but it is fair, because we all are a living, breathing human being. We all have 2 feet and a heartbeat. We all have 2 hands, unless you got a leg or arm amputated. Then you might be at a disadvantage a little bit, but there's still something you can do to succeed. So people make excuses, people make things happen, and haters make excuses, and people who succeed make things happen through hell or high waters, and that is the big difference here. It is a difference maker. So, yeah. But just understand, guys, that if you have haters, it's also a good thing. Because it shows you that you're doing the right things. It shows you that you're a beast. You're not to be effed with. Like, you are the real deal. You are the real deal, bro. If you have haters, you're the real deal. No one is going to hate on just anybody. No one's going to hate on someone who's doing bad in life. They're not going to care. But for some reason, people care a lot when you're doing well in life. People are invested. People are grabbing their popcorn because they're invested. You're an interesting person. You're a character. You got it going, flat out. Whatever you're doing, you got something going. And they just wish that they did, but they don't. You have to beat your own mind. You have to break certain curses in order to succeed. And if you don't, well, then you don't succeed. Breaking curses start in the mind. You have to beat your own mind. You have to be able to be by yourself. You have to be able to think straight. Because if you can't, you're... And haters cannot think straight clearly. Because they're busy focused on you way too much. Criticizing you when you're doing better than them. And they do that to make themselves feel better for their shortcomings. They make it seem like who you are is not a big deal. The things you've done is not a big deal. Where you're heading to is not a big deal. Can make themselves feel better, even though where you're heading and where you're currently at is a much bigger deal than who they are or what they've done. But that's what they do. They can't appreciate hard work. They can't appreciate sacrifice. They can't appreciate your grit, your tenacity, your consistency. They can't appreciate it. They just want to shit on it. So, this is what haters are. This is what they do. You guys cannot take offense to this. I used to when I was young and didn't understand it. I wanted to kill everybody, bro. Like, I want to get everybody that hated on me. Like, because there was no reason for it and it just felt wrong. It felt evil. I felt the evil off of them. And you just want to get at them, but it's not the right way to be. Like, I'm the furthest thing from that nowadays. It's just, that's the way it was when I was a bit younger. But you learn pretty quick. And you start to teach them that they look more stupid and stupid and stupid for even hating on you in the first place. And a lot of haters, man, they're going to disappear. They are going to disappear. You're not going to see them. You're not going to see them show up anymore. You're not going to see them in your stories. You're not going to see them anywhere. Because you have become something they never thought you would. And you've exceeded that 10 times. That's to the point where it's like that you just made them feel stupid, because in their minds you weren't going to do anything. In their minds you couldn't do anything. In their minds you weren't going to do what you said you were going to do, but you did it. So as you keep going and get even more successful, it just hits them harder and harder and harder, and it puts them down. It puts them in their place. You buried your haters. They cannot do nothing no more, bro. They have nowhere to run. They have nowhere to hide. They're just going to disappear. You'll never see them or hear from them again. And like, when you do this, bro, you actually give your haters a little bit of reality. You give them a swift taste of reality and an awakening. You make them feel exactly who they are, and they can't stand that. Like, they hate you so much now, they can't even look at you no more, bro. They can't follow you no more. They can't be around. They're just going to be gone somewhere. They're going to disappear and keep living in their delusion, but You have given your haters a very, very big narcissistic injury because your haters are narcissistic. They're in denial. Being a hater is delusion. They are delusional people. And they choose to make those choices to actually hate on you subconsciously. While deep down knowing that you're actually good. They just don't want to give you that time of day. They just don't want to give you that credit. But these are the facts. And I can't help but to speak facts, and you guys know that. But man, we really do a number on the haters. We ruin their lives. Without even doing anything to them. It's so funny how engaged they are with us, and we're not engaged with them. We don't do what we do by being engaged with haters, bro. We do what we do by focusing on the tasks at hand. We're not even thinking about that. We don't even think about other people like that, but they think of things like that because they have small minds. They don't know what it takes to focus. They don't know what it takes to just lock in, to be able to go on in life, do the things you say you're going to do, and get your ROI for all the work you put in. Through all the hardships you've overcome, through all the rain, the snow, the sleet, the storms, you will get what you deserve, and so want your haters. Some people win, some people lose. Some people can't choose whether they're going to win or lose. It's a pretty funny thing. I would recommend choosing to win and doing whatever it takes. Tell yourself you're going to do it and just simply do it. Don't stop. The only way you ever lose in this life is if you stop. It's not about where you are right now. It's about what you're going to do moving forward. Is the only determining factor of what is going to happen in this life. That is the way I suggest to approach life. And if you guys agree, let it be known. And once again, guys, do not forget to subscribe. We're getting close. So let's do this. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all in the next video. Until next time.